Hello and welcome to AFC Champions League action from the Amman International Stadium. Al-Faisaly from Jordan, the Jordanian champions, take on FC Nasaf from Uzbekistan. It is Group B, it is match day one, and it is a match that has attracted a significant crowd. Al-Faisaly enjoying home advantage. Their domestic form has been encouraging in recent weeks, 3 wins and 1 defeat, and they become the second Jordanian side to play in the group stage. Confirmation of our venue and temperature, warm evening and an expectant crowd. What of Nasaf? Well, they bring a wealth of experience to this competition. 6th appearance in the group stage. They reached the round of 16 in 2022. Al-Saad and Sharjah complete the group. Both coaches will change their playing personnel. We'll look at that shortly. This Asia's premier club competition, and an opportunity for the visitors to see if they can stretch an unbeaten run of 6 in the League and Cup. Their last loss came, well, early in August, 1-0 at Turan. They know all about this competition. Featured last year, a campaign involved in the group stages. A campaign when Stanijevic was among the goals for the host tonight, Al-Faisaly. In terms of continental appearances, 2021 AFC Cup for them. The home side are the most successful club in Jordan. They are the current champions. And for all their successes down the years, and they are a much decorated football club in many competitions. In terms of the AFC Champions League participation, well, it was a preliminary round in 2020 which they went out back in January 2018. Another one-sided affair with Nasaf winning by 5 goals to 1. Of course, the visitors from Uzbekistan having fresh in their memory a round of 16 is what they got to, beaten by Al-Shabaab, but it's that Champions League experience that may well provide an edge, but the home side will look at those who, as mentioned, have turned up in great number, and the expectancy that comes on day one of the AFC Champions League. Last year's competition won by Urawa, the Red Diamonds, as we await the 2 teams, and this a venue that Al-Faisaly know all too well. AFC Champions League football. It is the opening day, and it is Al-Faisaly with home advantage in that light blue strip and white shorts that prepare to go head-to-head with FC Nasaf from Uzbekistan. Venue, the Amman International Stadium, as the sides line up on halfway. So Al-Faisaly, wholesale changes from the 3-2 league defeat last time out against Al-Wahdat. Nizar Al-Rashdan, Khalid Zakaria retain their places, along with Rafi Kamiji, who provides a significant goal threat. The visitors from Uzbekistan, FC Nasaf. Referee is from Iraq. And a terrific atmosphere within this stadium. As for FC Nasaf, no Stanijevic or Jagari or Adramatov, who featured in the cup win at Tehran. Matthias Lima, their veteran Brazilian, leads the line. Now substitutes, plenty of quality on both benches this evening. Crowd that is sure to lift these players and sure to lift the Jordanian champions. Off and underway then, day one, and it is FC Nasaf in the dark blue from right to left, and an early opportunity for Nazaralev. Nazaralev on this near side wearing 34. It's captain, who just drops the ball off for him, Umar Eshmaradov. Also experienced defensively of Gulib Gabelev, wearing 5. The captain now 30 in his second spell with the club. Gabelev is in close support as Nasaf look to build something in the opening 60 seconds or so. The visitors maybe don't enjoy the financial resources of some of their rivals back home. It has been all about player development through their academy. What can they offer up this evening? Chance for the home side to get into that final third without reward. Nasaf can clear long. Matias Lima, their Brazilian frontman, the target. Early possession for the visitors, and that's a little loose. Abieda. This is Anas. Their opportunity to look for Rafik Kamaji, the summer signing, much travelled, and a considerable goal threat for the Al-Faisaly striker. Gabelev. It's closed down for a moment by Kamaji, can clip that forward. It's the light blue of Al-Faisaly. You can build again from the back. A long time since they've had an opportunity to really test themselves at this level. That preliminary round that ended in defeat in 2020, as they break forward at pace, and in the end Nematov is untroubled in that Nasaf goal. Shmagadov off to Gabelev. Across that defensive line, Nashvalayev. Al-Haj supporting Rafik Kamaji for Al-Faisaly in their front line as Lima looks to turn and spin away, and Al-Faisaly able to regain possession and skip away from a challenge or two. Mohamed drilled forward, well, interesting. Ruzakil Berdiev has a long-standing commitment to FC Nasaf. He was caretaker, he was assistant and manager. Rakamov is in close support. Nazariev with the throw-in. Here he is again to make inroads into that Faisaly defence and force a corner. Defending needed to be done as Shehzad Nazariev got forward and threatened to provide the cutback for the Uzbekistan outfit, who have a set-piece opportunity with 5.5 on the clock. They have the crowd against them. Chance to test maybe Khalil in that home goal. Swung in, just cannot get the necessary connection. And therefore will get forward, we'll have it all over again. Second chance to make something of a corner. Sidakov, the man with a responsibility, will bring defenders forward as well. This provides them with some different aerial options, and Al-Faisaly have to do it all over again to defend another corner kick. They have settled well indeed, have Nasaf. And Sidakov delivers. Dealt with. Defensive line holds firm. This is Kabylev. Maybe a second opportunity for Nasaf. Try and outpace that back line. Will Abdurakhimov without success. Al-Faisaly enjoying AFC Cup success way back in 2005 and 2006. The biggest club in Jordan. So much silverware down the years, but this is the most difficult of assignments on opening day of this AFC Champions League, because they face a team competing for the 6th time at this level, and a team that's progressed beyond the group stages last time round. Still a second opportunity. It's comfortable enough for Nemetov. It's 22, one for the future. You can get Nasaf moving forward once again. Sidakov in that advanced central midfield position. The captain Ishmailov can gather it up and bring it forward, and then Nazaraliev can help it forward. Bozorov involved. They're crowded out in the end, and the roar from the home side, and then rather wayward in its final delivery. Again back with Nemetov. Fairly comfortable and solid, the visitors from Uzbekistan. Still inside the opening 10 minutes, but not an opportunity of real note for either keeper Khalil. The corners we saw for the visitors. Nemetov has had little to do in the visitors' goal. JOR trying to slide that through. Referee with a challenge. To push forward, according to Escoboy. Here he is, thought about the shot. Bozorov's efforts just curls tamely through to Khalil. Egyptian coach in charge of Al-Faisaly, trying to mastermind some AFC Champions League success, having just taken over. Well, they've navigated just over 10 and 3/4 minutes. And we wait to see just what emphasis and what influence the vociferous home support has on this evening's AFC proceedings. Can they help provide an edge for the Jordanian champions? A bit more defending to do, one would suspect, from a throw-in. Nothing comes of that. Tarakimov away on that far side, thrown short. Sidikov, and it's the free kick. Here's Sidikov. Referee well positioned to make the call. Well, we've seen them attempt to test the host from a corner kick. Now they have a free kick. One that have worked on. Nuraliev is one of those providing an option. Sidikov wearing 9, who won the free kick, may well be favourite to take this. Indeed he does, and defensive intervention is a successful one into Nasaf territory. It's all been rather routine so far for their keeper Nemetov. Coach Ruzikalberdiev watches on. This is Nazarlayev. Off by Brozorov and Tarakimov. Of possession football inside the opening quarter of an hour. Brought forward by the captain, and then options away on that far side. They can maybe provide a cross and a cutback. Drop in the end for Lima, who was furthest forward. Here he is again, and struggling to get the ball away. Now finally Al-Faisaly can clear away from that final third, from that danger zone. A threatening move coming on that right-hand side for Nasaf. Here again, looking to create something. Lima does enough. Encouraged by their starts. And they look to quieten the crowd with a breakthrough moments. Less than a quarter of an hour on the watch. It's scooped away. Back it will come. Abelayev is the player preparing to take that throw away on the far side. Is Nemetov, who made his international debut back in 2020. Comfortable enough on the ball. Time for the captain to pick it and look up. He is again. Not far away is Nazarlayev. He's got his ball. Another free kick. It's Mohammed's challenge. Bundled over. The referee felt that was worthy of a free kick. Well, Sidikov took the previous set-piece opportunity for Nasaf. The foul count. Work to do, you would suspect, for Mehdi Khalil tries maybe to swing this in to a congested penalty area, back at the first time of asking. And again, searching ball. Nasrallah has ventured forward. Sidakov for Nasaf. Just beginning to build a little bit of pressure. There's the cushioned header down, and there's the first time strike. It may well deflect favourably. It's a lovely ball ticked in. It's just the Roxala post. Lima, best chance so far. It's a big chance, and it's gone to Nasaf, and it's Matthias Lima who climbed well enough and then could only head the ball the wrong side of the post. What an opportunity. Lovely ball. Nuralayev. Lima's header was firm and true and just wide of the mark. Forward by Anas, hopeful and able to find his intended target. Bit of defending to do. Allowed to continue. Again, the crowds playing their part with the vocal support. Moving through for Nizar Agaristan. They do have a throw though. Chance to look to build. This is small, it'll be all the way back to Mehdi Khalil. Nasaf will be pretty pleased, one would suspect, with the way they've taken to the surroundings, particularly. Of course, used to AFC Champions League football with their record down the years, but it's the home advantage that Al-Faisaly hope will make a difference, and that will drop kindly for Lima. What an important stop that was. Really well-timed challenge. Mohamed Al-Suleiman was the player who got across, and he had to. And moments after Lima almost put the visitors in front with that downward header, there was another chance with a fortunate deflection. Faisaly survived just. Shmaradov. They've been accurate in their passing, they've been patient in their build-up. With their captain at the heart of their defence, and Shalaev is never too far away as he is able to float a ball forward. To apply some first half pressure. Al-Koub is the player, just troubled for a moment, holding his back. Mohamed Al-Koub. Well, they've successfully negotiated the opening 20 minutes against a side of great experience and plenty of quality, with Matthias Lima, something of a veteran at 30 years of age, leading their line. It's Clarence. It's the flick on it was looking for. Mushmaradov away. Well, the big chance of the game falling for Matthias Lima. And then shortly after that, only a goal-saving intervention prevented the Brazilian striker getting in again. Threaded forward. The chase is on, the captain is across, and the final touch off the home side, and Arif Al-Haj, goal kick. Nematov has had an easy evening so far, very little to do. Can they emulate their achievement and go beyond the round of 16, which they did last year? It's only been a challenge, but that will spin away, and it's a long way out. It's very ambitious. Still no save required of Nematov. Midway points as the captain once again gathers it up and looks for options. Nashvalayev. Support from Mozgovai. Nicely weighted ball to set Nasaf forward once again. 4 options in the area. Disappointing end to what had looked a well-worked move. Mehdi is trying to calm things down. Needed to intervene on that occasion. As Sidikov has a word of his own. Matthias Lima had a chance, he enjoyed, he'll know that. So close to an opening goal on match day 1 of the AFC Champions League in Group B, and then another chance. Fine challenge, had to get there and did. So important that Ash got across. Passing has been excellent. Really giving the ball away. Captain's ball to the feet of Lima. Just a moment's hesitation. Shmayev just nips in, picks a pocket or two, and Bozarov is in close support. Tries to find an angle for a cross. It's 2-on-1 and he is outnumbered, and then a chance for the hosts to break on the counter. Disappointing. I mean, Shineda. Kabarev. It's been an assured first half display from AFC Nasaf. Just the possession that they have dominated as Bozarov takes up the cause and continues his run forward. It was meant for Lima. It's hooked away at the first time of asking. Back it will come. Gaibalev, little ball to the feet. And then, well, helped forward into space, but no one on the end of it. But although the end product wasn't there, build-up play has been pleasing on the eye. But no reward on 25 minutes. Al-Faisaly with the home crowd and the home advantage. They have an opportunity of their own. Still alive. Aref. And a chance for Nazares then. Too much on the cross, but a little more in encouragement for Jordanian champions. Lima. Good time on the challenge, but passing out to Mohamed. Skavoy on that far side. Used the ground and Rav in trouble as well. The words with Sidikov wearing 9 for Nasaf. He's been an influential performer heading towards the half-hour mark. Great atmosphere within this stadium. Team from Uzbekistan bringing some class and pedigree to this evening's proceedings, some Champions League experience, but just unable to unlock that home defence so far. Nemetov with little to do. Short ball option to the captain, Shmadorov. Nebelaev. Trying to pick a pass, open up that defence as it's swung in by Nazarbayev, and it bounces kindly. Important challenge. Nazarbayev is just looking for a moment as he might be in, taken off his feet, but there's still another chance as that's curled in and dropped off by Lima. More first half pressure to soak up for Al-Faisaly. Towards that 18-yard area. Lima was the target, able to bring it away and the foray forward. Aref did well to keep it in. Blue Eagles are holding Nasaf. Deal with a lot of pressure in the opening 29 minutes or so. A couple of big opportunities falling the way of the Uzbekistan outfit. Easy enough header directed towards Lima. He loses out in the challenge. The ball to feet. It's Zakaria with the ball dropped off. Khalid Zakaria. Bozarov with that burst of pace and a second chance, but only as far as Abida, and then he can play it on. Plenty in light blue forward and supporting Zakaria's ball. Slips away the chance, and back with Nasaf again. Just finding teammates with relative ease. taken well to the surroundings, dealt with the crowds and played some decent football along the way. Can they provide a first half breakthrough in the final 15 minutes? Abelev's ball. The pass threaded through to keep them on the front foot. Important headed clearance. Look who's there to pick up the loose ball and sets Nazraev away. This time the clearance drops for a player in light blue. Just cannot really get forward and cannot provide any service. Have seen very little of Rafik Kamajit, their big summer signing, who brings with him the threat of goals. Just hasn't been able to get into proceedings. There's Moscovoy, been with the club since 2018. Just exchanging views maybe with the vastly experienced coach Kul Buriev. Smadarov finds Lima. Piece of Amin with Kamashi in the middle, other supporting players. Fired wide, but more like it, and certainly encouraging signs. Aref, the player. Al-Hajj, 20 yards out. On the top at full stretch. And more like it from the hosts. 3 shots to 5. 12 minutes plus what's added on by Iraqi match official, as that looks to spread that wide. Trying to get back and help defensively. Back who will get forward at every possible option. We've seen a lot of the football in the first half for Nasaf. Bozarov's forward, Matis Lina is another. Just breaking down again in that final third. Well by Vorolev. Silikov trying to make things happen in that central midfield role. Sense if they are to emerge victorious tonight, then he may well play a part with his service. 2 down. The result is a free kick to Al-Faisaly. Certainly defensively they've been tested. Been able to hold out for the majority of this first half. As we look again, a couple of confrontations, players down, and a moment to draw breath and the crowd to reflect on what they have witnessed. Certainly for Matthias Lima's point of view, the big chances of the first half have come his way. Chance to take some liquid on board, and we are still stalemates. A look at encouraging domestic home form, Al-Faisaly, taking it though into an AFC Champions League match on day one is an altogether different prospect. Sixth appearance, worth reminding Nasaf this evening. Just signs in the last 5 minutes or so that they've began to look a little more threatening, the home side. She was the aerial target. She to hold it up, well, they gain a few yards and another opportunity to maybe hold that into the opposition 18-yard area and push bodies forward. There's Salem, who does just that, looking for the flick on and away from ahead of Eshmeladov. Too much on that. Well, the chances have been few and far between for Al-Faisaly so far, but certainly offering a little bit more as we enter the final stages of the first half. Gabalev in possession and offering him up as another option if needed. Here he is. Shmaradov. Coach there, Berdiev, what he's seen. 38 minutes where they have had the better opportunities. Nothing going for Lima on that occasion. As for his opposite number, will be more hardened by one of those 5-6 minutes or so. They seem to have began to get a foothold in the game. Options from the bench for both of these clubs, of course. More challenges ahead in these group stages, starting out with 40 teams and 10 groups of 4, and then the group winners going through to the round of 16 along with the 6 best runners-up from those 10 groups. Here's Nasaf's captain once again, Eshmeladov. Gabalev in close supports, into feet and into the feet of Lima, who drops it off for Sidikov to turn and try and set them forward once again. And Nasrallah is the target. All the way through for Bozanov. Hammered away, and they struggle to bring Kanaji into play tonight. Well-weighted pass, disappointing in the end. The finish has been the case often in the opening 40. Final ball's been good, and you just see on Bozarov's face a picture of disappointment, no end product, and another chance squandered, and they've had plenty of them. Nothing to show so far for all that effort and endeavour, and the Jordanian champions remain very, very much in this AFC game. Day one, and playing in a stadium they knows so very well. Yeah, to just allowing that to run out of play. It was by Sidikov. Mohamed's posted the ball. Back with Ashmanadov. Just a little wayward, and that has been uncharacteristic, and they've got a bit more defending to do. They've made a complete and utter mess of this, and that could have gone anywhere. And then Aref, another chance, and a couple. They look really calm and collected at the back, not then, all over the place. Captain goes down, the header is loose, and rather fortunate that the ball deflects away and off Nasrallah, and that will spark in the crowd some real vocal encouragement. Drifts wide of the mark, Lima back to defend, and they are getting closer and closer, and they are improving. It's a set-piece opportunity, just couldn't direct it. Mohamed, who got the final touch, runs away and runs wide. There he is, he knows exactly how big a scoring opportunity that was, and they may have been dominated by Nasaf in terms of possession, but they are finishing this first half very strongly, and we've seen some really uncharacteristic defending from FC Nasaf. Ashmanadov on the ball, found himself on the deck inside his own 18-yard area moments ago. Now it's their turn to look to threaten and try and create. Moscow involved instead. It's Al-Faisaly to break forwards, and Aref's ball. He's on this near flank. Back they go. And Anaf again to try and take on his marker. No way past Nasrallah. Not been able to really trouble Nemetov in that Nasaf goal. An effort that deflected wide, and then a chance for Mohamed again, rolling wide of the target, determined run. And then supported by Sidikov and swung in towards Lima. Just got enough on it, did Mehdi, to claw that away. Back it will come again. It's Abdurakhimov and Sidikov bossing that midfield department. Nasrallah, but for all that possession, it remains goalless. And we're into the final minute of normal time. Same old story, pressure. No required finish. Ishmailov's ball, and back it towards Lima. Still in, still a chance. Involved, and then he loses out as Khalid Zakaria. Same old story, similar routine. Nasaf providing some late first half pressure. Nasrallah with an angle and an opportunity to take that towards the back post. Lima's there. Good defending by Al-Faisaly to get that away. Lima, as mentioned, a significant goal threat, big chances, and another one taken off his head. Really good defensive intervention. 2 minutes to be added on, we're into that already. on the home side create something very, very late on. Dark blue shirts all around to surround and frustrate and then win back possession and bring it away through Sidakov. And then Nure's turn. One more opportunity, possibly. A couple waiting in the middle. It was an important bounce, an important ricochet, and then a little loose in the challenge, and Nasaf takes over. Still we play, still time. Moscovic. And, well, from distance, no save required for Medikhalil. Well, the first half of opportunities that have not been taken, and we are going to go in at the break scoreless, it would increasingly look like, because we've played the 2 minutes of time added on. Indeed, that is the situation. Nothing to separate the sides, but the big scoring opportunities have fallen the way of FC Nasaf, two in particular for Matthias Lima. Right at the wrong side of the post, and then a second opportunity 60 seconds later. Al-Faisaly 0, FC Nasaf 0 at half-time.
What are you girls talking about? It's an amazing region. Wait, what's the name?
I think the line is part of that line. That part of Saudi Arabia. New York. What are you girls talking about? What are you girls talking about? It's an amazing region.
Wait, what's the line?
I think the line is not about me, I think. Steal. Also ich spiele nicht die Woche für die مساحة نفس مساحة بلجيكا. That was Saudi Arabia. Yeah. Hey, what you girls talking about?
Welcome back ahead of the second half. It looks very much as if Chagari preparing to come on for the second 45 for FC Nasaf, as we await the hosts Al-Faisaly. Led out by Bozarov wearing 77. Certainly the Jordanian champions grew into the game as the drama unfolded, but for long periods it was all about the quality of Nasaf. Chances that fell for Mateus Lima, whereas Chagari preparing for his second half introduction. Then Cham Chagari on. The home side in the light blue then immediately on the front thirds. Angled strike. It's the first save of note that Nemetov has had to make in the entire game. Quickly out of the blocks. Their manager has been looking for, and straight from the kickoff. We'll force a save from Nemetov, who remains down, and they'll need some treatments. Kamaji, just to confirm the player taken off. He didn't get in the game, but necessary stop. And he is certainly growing in confidence. Rafael Haj, another chance, a couple of half chances in the opening 45, testing Nemetov. Come off the player to make way for the arrival of Chagari for Nasaf, with defending to do. Punched away by Nemetov after the initial header from Ashmaradov. Now they will get it clear, and they need to regain the composure they showed in the first half. Bright start from the Jordanian champions. Gonna steal that away. Work that short corner routine. Just the wrong side of the post. It's another tremendous opportunity. And Mohamed come off the bench, almost able to make an immediate impression. What a start to this second half for this big, expectant crowd. Well, Rafik Shamaji wasn't getting anywhere in the first 45 minutes. They decided it was needing a change of playing personnel. Just a fresh striking option. already they look, their side transformed. Struggle to hold on to possession for any length of time, but just totally different since the restarts. They're just trying to close down the defender. It's back with the light blue of Al-Faisaly. From around 8 years ago. Goes long, and the substitutes, winning runner, working hard and just providing a few problems along the way for Nasaf. Best chances before the restarts falling for Matthias Lima. And Nasaf gets something going. It's disappointing by the player who has just come on, Sam Jagari. Team effort, routine save. The ideal start for the home side. Really starting the second half as they ended the first. For long periods they were second best. Then they just began to get a foothold in these AFC Champions League proceedings, and they certainly getting better and better. Mohamed on to cause a problem or two, as we've already seen. Nasaf also making a change in playing personnel at the start of this second half. Visitors unbeaten in 6. They've won the last 3 in League and Cup. Also celebrating a Super Cup success. Some work to do in the Super League though. Well adrift of the pace setters. And now the shift and attention is on this prestigious club competition. Still Al-Faisaly 0, Nasaf 0, 7 minutes into the second half, but the momentum has shifted in favour of the home side, enjoying the advantage, big crowds. Suddenly finding space with Amin, delicate ball that's lifted in, and then the volley could have crashed anywhere, rising all the time, the follow-up effort, but again, more like it, no save from Nematov required, as Al-Ashtan tries to get in on the act. They are a totally transformed outfit, and the crowd are enjoying what they are witness. Big ball in, delicate ball. I mean, came back out, a couple of chances, first blocked, and second always going high, but they are providing the attacking threat, and here they go again. Best spell of the game, undoubtedly. Nasaf have to find their composure. Nematov was effectively untroubled in the opening 45. Here's Bebelev to start things from the back. Going along the skipper, Eshmeradov, his central defensive partner. Lost out on the possession stakes, but they're putting it right. Al-Faisaly. Certainly a step up in quality for them. But familiar surroundings, the stadium. The crowd doing their very best to lift those players. And the change at the break certainly paid dividends in the first 10 minutes of the second half as they try and create another opening. Look for a free kick that was never there. Sidikov brings it away, and now the referee can bring play back. Sidikov was certainly an influential presence in that Nasaf midfield. Needs to calm things down and get them back on the front foot once again. Gabarev's ball to feet. Happy to slow things down for a moment at least. Dayev, no way for him to advance down this near side. All the football so far in the last 11 minutes has been played by Al-Faisaly, who turned it around. Set us up, one would hope, for an absorbing AFC Champions League encounter. What's left of it. Plenty of that in this second half. Chance for coaches to just inject fresh options from the substitutes bench. I mean, there was on the receiving end, certainly felt that. The challenge with Davikov. Well, it's Group B that we are focusing on. The other two clubs involved, Sad and Sharjah, completing a 14 group, 10 of those. Winners automatically qualify, and then the 6 best runners-up look for their place in the round of 16. Nasaf emulates their achievements of last year when they reached the round of 16. They are being tested by tonight's hosts. Able to hold that up. Bozorov is there to help out, and suddenly they commit bodies forward. Final touch was less than convincing. Chance to clear that away from danger. playing with renewed confidence. Mohamed is the obvious target, just too much on it, but able to retrieve and keep things going. I mean, he'll give and go, a 1-2, and then tries to curl that in, just drifting wide. But again, all the encouraging signs are from Al-Faisaly. Saw an opportunity, opened up for a moment, just trying to curl that beyond the keeper, and was not too far away. Full stretch for Nemetov, but it remains goalless. Long searching ball and a little bit too much on it for Nasaf to keep on going and keep that ball in. Well, they are enjoying what they are witnessing. Something of a second half comeback, not in terms of the scoreline, but just possession and chances created. Much more like it from their Jordanian hosts. Nasaf know they have a real challenge on their hands in the final 30 minutes or so. Nasaf will chase and just cannot keep that in. Six games undefeated, League and Cup for today's visitors, and now they step up to the AFC Champions League, looking to extend that impressive sequence that they are being pushed all the way. Suddenly a defence, that was going to Gabalev. The defence that had looked firm and relatively comfortable are beginning to be stretched. And that's Nasaf away on that far side, looking for options. Nasaf to take over, the 30-year-old captain and centre-back, driven forward with no real direction on that. Here come Al-Faisaly once again, lovely ball, could be in, keeper commits, and keeper gets there first. Hudson, Nemetov did his job, sprinted away, and did enough to thwart the ever-threatening RF. First touch was a loose one. Keeper always favourite to get there first. Game that is opening up. Now the long-range opportunities, the long-range efforts have not come off so far. Another one that was always going high and over the crossbar. Haven't been able to get Matthias Lima in the game, and he was their big threat earlier on. Stanijevic waits. Amanov is also about to make his way on. It's going to be more changes because the game is in danger of slipping away from Nasaf. Stanijevic with a goal threat of his own. Armanov, another option. It's a double change in the hope that they can inspire Nuralayev off. And also Sidikov's evening is over. The double change, difference will it make? Needs something to happen for them, Nasaf. Disappointing in the 20 minutes since the restart. We are going to see an opportunity of a change for the home side. Lef has had a good game. He's had some chances. Badahani is on. Badahani is the latest introduction. And this game is set up really nicely. Must have felt, Nasaf, at the start of the second half, that with the opportunities that they created earlier in the match, more would come their way. They would be the dominant force, but instead Al-Faisaly just showed signs of something of a comeback in the last minutes of the first half, really quickly out of the blocks and creating a chance right from kick-off. Encouraged and heartened, I'm sure, by that on what is their first continental appearance since the 2021 AFC Cup, when they went out in the group stage, a preliminary Champions League round in 2020, defeat to Kuwait City. And the Amman International Stadium, full of noise, full of atmosphere. Can the home side, with the crowd behind them, build on this improved performance? Just flashing wide, but a sign of how they've got back into this encounter. Well, they put on Jamjigori. Difference is he able to make? Armanov is the other. Stanijevic. Kebalaev. Namatov's clearance meant for Lima, but back with the light blue of Al-Faisaly. A testing ball through. More work to do from that Nasaf back line, and Nuralayev, Sidikov among the players to make way. This is Tayev towards that back stick, supporting players, opportunity to keep the ball in. Good work from Nasaf. With a set-piece opportunity, super save, smart save, had to do it. Comes up with a dramatic goal line intervention to maintain the stalemate. It was a header from reasonably well close to that goal line. And the keeper reacted splendidly to preserve the scoreline. I mean, looks for support, finds support, bodies back to defend for Nasaf. Surprise, we don't have a goal so far. We almost did. A game where they were creating few genuine scoring opportunities. And suddenly, a real threat from Al-Faisaly. Bodies back to block the route of goal. Into the final 20 minutes. Well, we are set up for an absorbing last 20. This was the set-piece opportunity required. Mehdi Khalil to make the save and keep Amanov out. There's the header. Just able to stick out that right hand. Instinctive save. Substitute climbing really well. Nasaf's best chance of the second half, but Mehdi Khalil is fine to continue. Deflects through into the path of Nizar Al-Rashdan. Blue shirts in and around that 18-yard area. Defensive duties from Nasaf. This is Mohamed to swing that ball out towards this near side to target Amin. Instead, Amanov goes to ground and wins a free kick for Nasaf. Well, we've seen changes from both benches. Certainly, Nasaf felt that they had to change things around and mix things up, as the game was in danger of drifting away. As it is, we still await The first goal of this Group B showdown on day one of the AFC Champions League. It has been really well supported, as one would expect from the home side with home advantage. Well, we saw that corner opportunity almost result in an opener. They have a free kick to float forward, and Lima's header and hooked away at the first time from that danger area. Just no power at all in Gozorov's final effort. Onto that right foot. Comfortable enough save. He's never really got hold of it, Gozorov. 75 played, that is the shot count, 12-11. But still, we await an opening goal. Those opportunities have come and they've gone. Dominant first half display was certainly for 30-35 minutes from Nasaf. Then it turned. And Al-Faisaly back in the encounter, but in the last couple of minutes, it's the team from Uzbekistan who are beginning to threaten once again. Mohammed involved again. Here he is with their build-up play. I mean, on this near side, just never reached him in the end. This is Amalov, bit of space opening up. Really important block. Zagone it was, trying to slide that through. Well, they nearly scored from their previous corner. Amanov a threat. Stanijevic to take. Corner opportunity for Nasaf, swung in. It's the light blue shirts able to affect the clearance and try and strike on the counter-attack. Free kick. Hopefully we'll have a good word with Nazarbayev there. Latest change, Abdurrabat. Lima will be remembered for those chances in the first half. One ahead of the wrong side of the post, and then almost immediately another opportunity was opened up. Brought away by Nazarbayev. Pace. Now he will need to get back towards Mohammed. Couldn't get a telling touch on that in the end. To the closing stages, the stalemate is maintained. Made an important save a little earlier, did Medikali, to keep it scoreless. Certainly justify his inclusion from the start. It's beginning to show signs of getting back into this second half in a sustained way. Team Al-Faisaly is the player who's going to get the best part of 11 minutes plus stoppage time to make the right sort of impression. I mean, again, certainly created chances. To see a breakthrough late on, that is another careless clearance. Plenty committed forward. Mohamed was the target, swept in by Al-Klub, and have enough time to clear through Bozarov, but unable to do that. Drilled in and volleyed away by the captain. Nasaf was there. First touch for Abduramatov, doesn't come off. By Moscovoy. Well, they've made it increasingly difficult for their visitors from Uzbekistan, who came into this with Champions League pedigree. They had to defend for long times and long periods, Al-Faisaly. The more the game has opened up, the more they've looked a decent proposition in this four-team group. Nasaf trying to regain some of that first half form as Nazarbayev runs into trouble. And Al-Faisaly can break away. Scoop forward. His target in Mohammed. Really are testing that. Nasaf defence. Decision to take off Rafik Kamashi was a good one. As Mohammed has put himself about. Physical presence. Abduramatov, and again just caught. So 84 minutes almost. Can one of these set-piece opportunities work out? It is coded perfectly. Another great save. Somehow wide. It's a glorious opportunity on the follow-up spur, but that is all about the goalkeeping skills of Mehdi Khalil. just getting across. Sure how they managed to put the follow-up wide of the mark. Another chance, and again Khalil pushes it over his own crossbar under increasing pressure in these final minutes, just ramping up the pressure. Stanijevic's delivery, first time header, and the keeper required to push that up and over. It's another set piece, it's another corner, and this time Al-Faisaly get it partly away. It will come back to Nasaf, since this maybe is their moment. Stanijevich, substitute, looks to make an impact. It's another corner. Well, they look sluggish at the start of the second half, but they're finishing this Champions League encounter very strongly indeed. Stanijevich towards that back post, drops invitingly, and Mohamed can clear, but less than convincing. Certainly no distance on it. Nasaf to continue the pressure, and you can see the frustration building up with the lad forward, and just cannot take the chance. Well positioned to make the necessary stop. Certainly grown in confidence as Mehdi Khalil. Be mighty relieved to have survived that sustained period of pressure. Nazarev's coming on for the final moments. Bozarov is the player to make way. Well, a match that's offered us scoring opportunities. The only thing lacking has been that finished article, the goal that both have craved. It's increasingly as if game day one in Group B of the AFC Champions League is going to end goalless unless we are going to have a grandstand finish, because there's still plenty left, as that is drilled in. There's the finish, just off the bench. Nazareth, it won't count. Well, it was almost a case of substitute makes the most dramatic of impacts, but it stays goalless. Just into an offside position as that crossfield ball was delivered, and the moments of celebration is cut short by an assistant referee's flag. Nothing wrong with the pass, hammered in, first time finish, but not to be. Donya Nazarev is denied, and Nasaf's chance of a late winner goes. VAR will look again. Referee made his call. This, the decision to be made. Nice, neat finish. Referee convinced. What will VAR determine with late drama in the closing moments? Nazareth strayed into an offside position. Looked offside, was offside. Decision stands, and we have played 89 minutes. There's confirmation of why that decision was made. Late drama, and the home crowd celebrate that as if it's a goal, because they are still in this and still with the prospect of taking a share of the points, or maybe even more. Nasaf with the all-important challenge. Zakaria among those forward in light blue, and rather hurried with the Clarence Nemetev. He set something up. Can he find an angle to provide a cross? He can't control, but supporting players there. Plenty committed forward. Now the break, Mozgovoy involved, and a little bit of space away on that far side for Chigori, shifts it onto his right foot. Free kick. Well, plenty of time added on, so they will feel maybe there is a late goal in this game. Want to make a late substitution. Ahmed Abu Sharai. Al-Rashdan is the player who departs. And the hosts have a free kick to defend, and again the keeper was quick to react. He has been outstanding. Mehdi Khalil almost felt they were trying to catch them out. It was Stanijevic who can hit them, and Mehdi Khalil across. Wasn't taking any chances. Plenty of late goalmouth incidents in this Group B contest. Nasaf bringing on Tigori and Stanijevic and Amanov, Abdurmatov. Certainly finishing strongly, but then at the other end, in what is a really absorbing encounter, there have been opportunities fall away of Al-Faisaly. It's been that sort of Champions League tie. And he's been excellent tonight, Mehdi Khalil. To side in it at times, with important stops. And still some way to go with that 7 minutes of time added on. That VAR decision just confirming the verdict of our referee from Iraq, that Nasaf had straight into offside position, but now another decision for our referee to make. Nearly 95 minutes played. And it's that challenge he wants to look at on the pitch side monitor. Well, we had one goal ruled out. Gabilef is the player wearing 5 in the dark blue of FC Nasaf going through there. Is that a penalty? Catches the leg in his attempt to clear, and still we wait as they check again and again. We've had 2 late VAR calls. You can see what it means to those of an Al-Faisaly persuasion, because once again, no goal. Good towering header by Gabilev. Still time for a very late winner, possibly for Nasaf, as that ball is teed up nicely. They have the most dramatic of late winners, just when they felt the game was beyond them. Nasaf have managed to clinch it. 97 minutes on the clock, and when the opportunity fell, Abdramatov was there. The very, very late show, and off the bench, Abdramatov to set up the most dramatic of conclusions. 2 VAR decisions, and they must have felt the game was possibly beyond them, but the substitute finds the bottom corner. And Nasaf find the breakthrough. Al-Faisaly 0, Nasaf 1. Well, heartbreak for the hosts. Must have felt they'd done enough. Very quick to intervene there. Well, we saw the Nazarbayev effort ruled offside. We then saw a penalty appeal, and then in the final moments, a substitute has got in on the scoring act. Can Al-Faisaly respond? Headed away by Nazarbayev, and then support away on that far side. And there are 2 players in dark blue still forward. Romanov wants to take this and then keep the ball in the opposition half, the team from Uzbekistan, with a late show. Al-Faisaly beaten, Abduramatov off the bench to settle it deep in stoppage time. Al-Faisaly 0, Nasaf 1.
نتيجة المباراة النهائية الفيصلي 0 نصر 1.